okay, we'll all soon be gone. Hey, what's the matter with the bright red lights? Hey, in the moment when the world went blind, but everything's alright. We don't give a damn this time. Yeah!
And there we go. We are now live on all platforms. Live all over. Okay. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? So, while I was away for a month or so, due to Cyclospora and some other stuff, I saw this game called Guild Run, and it looked like a lot of fun, and I played it some, and I really enjoyed it, and so here we are. So I've done a successful base run. I have not done a successful C rank run. So we're gonna be trying to do that here. Figure play for 1 to 2 hours, pending. And yeah, let's get this show on the road. So our first hero, we can either go Pollen, who's Poison, Shield Stall, and a Mystic. We got a Shield Stall, Mystic of Grace, and a Crit Mage of Aratna. Let's take a look at their actual abilities. So, Pollen creates a flower field for 5 seconds. Each second inflicts 2 poison and 10 shield. Each second after stall 15, heal heroes inside the field for 10. Okay. Interesting. And then obviously there's her auto attack, which I don't know. Probably this base attack damage. Maybe not. Yeah, all of them have the same base attack damage. Okay. At least at the moment. We got Salvation for Grace. Lowest percent max HP gets 125 shields for 7 seconds. Heals them for half of that. And after stall 20, it can target and resurrect dead heroes. Or we got Aratna, whose ability is active is Starfall. Deals 227 damage. On kill, permanently gain 10 magic. And on crit, stun all enemies for 0.5 seconds. That sounds like a pretty nice, some pretty nice scaling potentially.
You require someone of my caliber.
So, let's go with her. I'd say probably put her at distance, right? Yeah, she has range of 4. That's what I thought. So yeah, putting her distant will probably help her stay alive and get some hits in before it can even hit her. So you can see Autobattler, like TFT and those sorts of games. So it has that inspiration, and it is also a roguelike. I can never keep track of which is which. At least in the current version of it, it doesn't have a lot of meta progression, which is the main thing to be the less strict one. Is that meta progression, but it does have a little bit of that. Of like, there's certain heroes you can unlock and stuff the more you've played and whatnot. Okay. So, when a combat with 4 or more combined classes in play, you currently have 1. Getting to this is going to take a while. So buying it right now would not make sense. Hey, Chiquita, how's it going? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. So we probably want to focus on getting some additional help first. So mage, general beam that each half second deals damage, frost, and burn. That's probably not the one we want to go with. Vault spark, spark a protective vault, apply 250 shields. The lowest current percent max HP hero, so you'd provide some additional shielding if we were to go you. And if we go Ming, he's really just dealing some burn. What are these? Click the question mark, do you think? Because it's not telling me their other stats. Because I need someone a bit tanky. I mean, Vanguard is technically a tank. So I guess we'll go with him.
Where the world sends me next.
Okay. Let's see. Do we want some robes for our girl? Our main? Yeah. Let's give her some robes. And yeah. We'll just run with this. I don't think I want to freeze the shop either. Alright, starter kit, let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. How y'all doing today, chat? How y'all doing? Okay. Could get some extra money. Items cost less until combat 4. Or till the act boss gets some extra crit. She had something related to crit. Oh, a stun on crit. Stun on crit's not bad, but I don't think it's what we need right now. So either things costing less or just some money. We'll just take some early money. Take that early money and run. Okay. So you're my tank. I need you in front. Put you over on that side, see if you can peck away at them. Yeah. Nope, you're not gonna peck away at that one. Probably if I put you like on the front line or something, you probably would, but come on. Which one got the kill? That's the real question. I hope it was you. I still have no idea how to tell who got the kills. But we got some money. Also, I can probably tell by looking at her ability. Yeah, so she's gotten 2 of the 3 kills. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Boom, boom. Ooh, we have a B rank. Might want that. It's gonna cost a lot of our money. But a B duelist warrior might not be a bad choice here. Definitely don't want our the assassin. Grace isn't a bad choice for a supporting character, but probably gonna end up going this. Loose a volley of fire arrows at nearby enemies. Each arrow deals damage and frost. Gain warrior class and 40 attack. On auto attack, fire an additional arrow that inflicts frost and deals some extra damage. Yeah, you're not bad.
Just point me
Yeah.
towards the fight.
I mean, she's definitely arranged based on that, but grab both of those for him. For our tank. No point in re-rolling. Yeah. Okay. We got a choice here. We can either go left or right. Rank up a hero at a price or strengthen one later, or special item or relic. Item or hero? I mean, I feel like this is the choice we want to make. Okay. So, we can either rank one of our C's up, gain a power crystal, gain a force crystal. Yeah, I think I'll go meditate. Who do I want to rank up? I want to rank up you.
I'm not done yet.
You're the one we started with, so we'll focus you first. Seems logical, right? Okay. Gain an item slot. At start combat, gain 45 magic, which puts her at 75 right off the rip. So with that first one, within a second within a second, she would be able to cast this, which is probably not a bad idea. What else we got? Mystic class and 4 mana regen. On cast, other heroes gain magic and mana regen, and if she were in the backup, mages and mystic gain magic and mana regen. That one's not that helpful. Assassin class and some crit. Starfall also hits the lowest health enemy the first 3 times it is used each combat. On kill, gain stealth, and permanently gain 5 crit. It also hitting the lowest enemy, I think, increases the chances of it getting a kill. So I think I want that. I think that's gonna be the play for us. Okay. So you were a warrior and duelist. You have range. You actually have more range than my mage. That's ridiculous. Okay. I'm gonna put you over there. Put you like here. Yeah. I think this should work. And she got one of the kills. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. Okay. Just checking my phone for a second. Hmm. Okay. So, none of them have any backup abilities, so I'm not worried about them right now. Mystics gain 4 mana regen. Were you a mystic? No, you're a mage. Mage, assassin, duelist, warrior, vanguard. Okay. So that's not going to help us, unfortunately. Get some extra starting mana so that her thing can trigger a little bit sooner. I think so. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and throw that onto him. We'll do 1 reroll. Who has rush? Both have rush. Supposedly. What is your rush? I don't see rush on you. So yeah, I'm pretty sure none of her stuff is rush based despite that marker appearing. He definitely is. Double burn. So 5 more seconds of double burn. Some Omnivamp attack speed and max HP. That's pretty damn good. On kill, if held by an assassin, gains 4 crit. Shop rerolls cost 2 less. Jesus, this shop's loaded. I want to grab that for her. And then I'm going to freeze the shop for the items. And none of them are backup, so I don't care about them. Yeah. Alright. Enemies heal 3% max HP, but I get a random rare relic, or just take it regular. I'm just gonna take it regular because we're still reduced stats, I believe. Yeah. Okay, those things are nothing special. We're in a little bit. There we go. She got at least 1 kill. I saw her stealth trigger. Okay, that got us 38 to spend in the shop. To me, I think this is the more valuable thing. And honestly, I don't care enough to freeze the shop again to keep that around. I'll let the shop rotate out. But what do I move? This has max HP of 200. So I'm probably gonna move. I'm gonna sell chainmail. Yeah. To freeze or not? Nah, I'm not gonna freeze. Not gonna freeze. Etched path. Okay. So these are after 1 combat, these are after 2 combat. So these are probably the better items. Star combat heroes in back row gain crit and increased move speed. Ooh, that's a good one. That's an relic, right? Yeah. Epic item. 200 max HP, 25 attack, and Yeah. Another rare item. 4 mana regen, some defense, and stalls trigger sooner. We're not running a stall. And I don't care about that. So we will go for this. Let's see if we can get it. Now let's see. Okay, what do we got going on here? Slimes. Jump to the enemy backline. Directly opposite. Okay. So both of those are gonna hop to back here. Okay. Pull the furthest enemy. Okay. No matter what, I'm gonna need him there. I'll put her there, and her there. I think that means the plant should pull her. Those jump to over here should target him. So she should be safe to just stay at range, I believe. I hope. Yes. She's gotten 1 kill at least. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, look. Look how she's doing. Though, Ming's not doing bad either damage-wise. Alrighty. While we stare at this shop, let me take a drink of water. Remember to stay hydrated, chat. Alright. So we got some people. None of them would really take tanks. This is not a bad thing to have. Go ahead and take that. What does she scale on? Attack speed. Attack speed, attack, and magic is what she scales on. Okay. So that definitely goes to her. 25 magic. I think I like this better. Yeah, go ahead, give her the tome. Reroll. Okay. We need to do this.
Wrong. But will it matter?
Hey! Just Gabe, thank you for liking the live over on TikTok. I greatly appreciate it. Alright, let's see here. So, Ming. Ming. Which do you want as your next ability? You can channel flames. That's an active. So you'd finally get an active. Deals 450 scaling off of health and magic. Inflicting 7 burn per rust triggered this game and stuns all enemies surrounding him. That's a pretty good ability. Let's be honest here. Oh, also, thank you for liking the live over on TikTok, in case I didn't say that already. I feel like I did, but I forget. Anyway, for Rush 15 Vanguards, which is just him, gain 50% max HP, or increase the duration of rush abilities by 2 seconds. For Rush 1, immune. Okay. 2 per rank. Okay. I'm gonna go with the active. Beautiful. Sadly, you're not on backup. Okay. Quest trigger rush 4 times. I didn't even read the thing. Oh, rush abilities last 2 seconds long? Yeah, absolutely. That absolutely works for us. Okay, we're down to 2. I don't think it's worth freezing the shop for either of those items. So yeah. Proceed to the campfire. Okay. We get to enjoy a rare moment of calm. Everyone's already B rank, so we can't do that. We haven't used an emergency rewind, so we can either retrain or increase their stats. I'm pretty happy with what their upgrades are, so I think we're gonna go the rest route. I think that makes the most sense. Okay, get backline sharpener when this after this, and also our stat increase. Put him there. Put them there. Make sure he doesn't do anything sneaky. There we go. Make sure he doesn't do something sneaky on me. Active ability, gain shields and inflict burn. When he reaches 50, gains attack speed, shields, and inflicts burn. Okay. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy there. Beautiful. Okay. And now we got heroes in back row gain crit and increased move speed, which we love to see. And now we got a nice little shop here. There's team size relics, which are pretty important. What's you got going on? Every 25 auto attacks, gains some shards. Gains an item slot on auto attack, deal bonus damage per shard generated. That's fucking wild. I really shouldn't.
Sounds like my kind of
But
trouble.
I'm going that. What else we got? Whenever a warrior deals damage, only warriors, so not too concerned on that. 10 shards for you. Still leaves me room to grow my team. Epic items. We don't deal poison damage though. We don't really want stall. I don't think we have a reflect type thing. Robes, yeah. Let's grab the harmony crystal so that she's in play. Puts us at 8. So the only thing we could buy is the robes if we wanted. And that's HP and magic. So let's take a look here and see. HP and magic. He does scale off HP and magic, but he has 3 pretty decent items. She scales on magic. Attack speed, attack, and magic. Attack speed and attack. So no one who gains on both. So I think we're not gonna touch it. I think we're gonna save our 8 and proceed. Proceed to the next area. Alrighty. So. She's gonna benefit from being up in there. So I'll put her on the weaker of the two of those. Plane's gonna pull the furthest, which will be you. So I'll put you there. Let's go with that.
Freeze!
Oh no. We're not strong enough. We weren't strong enough. Okay. We had to use our emergency rewind. That's probably not bad. On rush trigger, if held by a vanguard. He is a vanguard, I do believe. Right? And he does have a rush trigger. Gains 20 max HP. That... And I think it's just purely better than leather vest, right? 210, 105. Yeah, that's like just a straight upgrade on leather on that. We'll give leather vest to her. Get her some max HP and defense too. Make her a little bit tankier. Gamble on that. Reroll. Ooh, an A? What does she do? Bless lowest max HP hero. On cast after stall 20, so after 20 seconds have passed, her next cast from then on permanently give the target primary stats for each of their classes. That's not bad. On cast, gain 1 mana regen for each debuff. Do got a rush trigger. Yeah. All right, let's see if this is gonna be enough. Let's see if this is enough to turn the tide in our favor. Got one dead. Three dead. Yeah. That was what we needed. That gave us what we needed to turn the tide. I mean, we have to, right? Like, we're contractually obligated to rank up when we get a chance, right? Okay. So, in addition to inflicting 2 burn, he inflicts just every second 38 damage. Or Vanguard's gain attack, that only helps him. On rush trigger, gain that. I think intimidating is going to be more useful. Okay. This is just so good. And then, let's see. Mana regen attack speed or magic for her? I mean, attack speed scales the frost, but I'd rather scale the actual damage. So we'll give her another tome. Alrighty. Let's go to the nest. Okay. Defend gives us a common relic. Or we can get tanks and vanguards, gain some defense and max HP. Or for Rush 2, heroes are immune to damage. That sounds so damn good. Okay. He's gonna hop to here. So I want her over there, her over there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Ooh, you have a backup ability. You might be a good one to pick up. Let's see what your backup is. That's not the backup. This looks to be the backup. I assume that's going to be the warrior crits reduce target defense. That's not that great. But we got some stuff over here. That is so damn good. What else we got? On kill, gain mana. Not permanent though. That's not a permanent stuff. On cast, remove frost to stun for 2 seconds. That's not a bad one to give to her. But I definitely want this right now. Okay, we can still afford this. So, mana regen and magic. 25 magic. Okay, so trade out one of the tomes for that. I want to give the tome to someone else. Probably not. Maybe in place of your robes, because you don't really care about HP. But you definitely like some magic. Now, do you scale off magic? No. So yeah, let's go ahead and sell that. Puts me at 6. I do kind of want this though. But I don't think I want to freeze the shop for it. I don't think that would be the most beneficial. For the first 10 seconds, enemies have 60. Oh no, I'm not doing that. That sounds like a death sentence with a minus 50 defense, even though we do. Active is inflict poison on the furthest enemy and stun them. start half charged. Okay. So it won't take the spiders long, unfortunately. Try to split the focus of those. Move you in slightly. Yeah.
Freeze! Focus. Freeze! Whoops.
Oh, she died.
Freeze!
She did! Yeah, these two are our primaries. Ooh, we can rank up Tilly. And we don't have poison right now, right? Like, yeah, no. We have Burn and Frost. Let's go ahead and rank her up.
I expect compliments from the guild.
Okay. Ooh, we got 4 choices. It's where we normally have 3. Gain 1 range, puts her at 3 range. That's not gonna do much. On combat victory, warriors permanently gain 20 attack. So that'd be both of them gaining 20 attack. So that's not bad. Not a bad choice there. Duelists gain attack speed per reroll. So again, that's these two. Attack speed's gonna scale up Frost. And the attack she gains from her passive. So I like this one better than rolling speed. Critical timing, no. So yeah, let's go for that one. That feels like a pretty good one. Okay, neither of those are backups. We don't do poison. So all those are useless things for us. I might have mail, but I will check that later. Nothing on that front. Okay. Alright. So it'd just be the items, if anything, from this shop. Charm, no, that's not really worth anything at this point. I don't think anything's worth trading for Bruiser's Mitts, I don't think. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna pick any of that up. Let's go ahead and risk the reroll. Fiona has a backup. Start a combat. Heroes gain max HP per Tycoon stack. But she'll never get any Tycoon stacks. So that backup being on that is absolutely fucking useless. Okay. I mean, money investment's not a bad one. 400 and some shit. If held by a mystic, do we have a mystic? Because I'm pretty sure we're mage. Yeah, we're mage, not mystic. So yeah, I think we'll just pick that up and go for the banner. Okay. Warrior, duelist, or mage? I mean, the smart thing is either warrior or duelist, because that benefits 2 of our people. Let's go duelist. Poison. Gain crit per shard generated. Or whenever they auto attack, gain 1 attack speed per type of debuff. We only do 2 types of debuffs. So I think we'll go with that. Okay. Put you and you there. Yeah, leave both of you where you're at. Yeah. Our burn guy went down, which is not great. Fuck. Well, our first run was a failure. But you can't win them all. We did make it decently far. Look how much damage Ming was just absolutely tanking for us. 87 or 23,000 damage taken. He also put out a lot of punishment too at 87,000. And Ratna, the one we started with, her ability damage was right there. Like, she was doing some good work too. But while they put in the work, it was not enough. And yeah, this is the meta progression that's available in the demo. And yeah, what that does, earn boss tokens. Okay, you can use those tokens to do stuff. Okay. So let's give C another try. See if we can beat C this time around, or if we're gonna need to step back down a difficulty level. Hey, Peace, how's it going? How you doing today? Okay, so we can either get 3 random common items, inflict a burn quest when she's a frost. That is hilarious. Okay. I think I'll go her.
Just point me towards the fight.
Want to see how she can do as a starter. That turtle moved. Alright. Each second for rush 10, inflict 3 burn. I mean, I feel like we have to pick that up, right? Like, that just goes hand in hand with the quest so nicely. And then she's not very tanky, so we want maybe someone with shield. Yeah, gives her lasting shield. That's pretty good. Or Blizzard, inflict 2 frost and deal 10 damage to enemies inside the blizzard, but and shield heroes inside it for 10. 10 shield is not very much. Like, he could scale his shields very well, but, I mean... blasting shields is gonna probably be better. Leaves us with 5. Go ahead and pick up the hammer. Pick that up, might as well, right? Might as well. Shard. Equip an additional item till then, or start of combats 2 and 3 permanent crit. These characters aren't really that great for crit. So I think, again, go the money. Okay. She's a frontline. Want you there. Go. Got 54 of the 300 burn. I mean, getting a rank B this early, that feels dangerous. So we fire 5 arrows currently. We could fire 5 more, and after 20 seconds, those arrows gain 50 crit. The Frostbite is our one that gave us Warrior last time, which on auto attack, additional arrow that inflicts some damage. And then on cast, so every time we trigger our ability, permanently gain 1 crit, 2 attack, and 3 attack speed. And at the start of combat, other duelists gain all stats gained from this ability. I mean, I think we need to try to go for a powerful duelist build, huh? Okay. So, we do have a duelist. For Rush 5, gain 10 attack speed and 5 attack each time this ability has triggered. Every 12 auto attacks, re-trigger his Rush. That's not bad. Yeah, you might not be a bad one to pick up as our third. And we don't have anything. Yeah, let's...
Your guild could use someone fast. I'm in.
Let's try this. I don't know if this will work, but I want to give it a shot. Okay. Which one do we want to go? Defensive properties, offensive properties. Something gleams at its base. Item, relic, relic. Okay, so this relic gives us some burn. This one, every rush trigger, heroes gain 10 attack speed and attack, but not permanent. Or an item That, no, I don't like that one. I think I want this. Some extra burn from our artifacts. Okay, take a look here. You're another close combat. Okay, so you're going up there. Alright.
Again!
Beautiful. 159. Towards that, so we're getting there. Okay, what do we got? Ah, a tank. Huh. Hilarious. So you got Frostburn, backup, and debuff. You have backup. What is your backup? Mages inflict 30% more debuffs. I don't think I have any mages. No, I don't. I have 2 duelists and a warrior. So yeah, that would not make sense to do. Unfortunately. For better or worse, it would not make sense to do that. So, what should we have it do? What should we go for? We're not running assassins. Battle Mage robes isn't a bad thing to pick up here. It's HP and magic. This has a quest for applying shields. Getting her lasting shield up is not a bad idea. And then health and magic. You scale on magic. You scale on magic. You don't scale on magic. So either of these, you're my front line, so you need some health. Oh, we're too broke. Fuck. This really would be so good for her, though. Attack speed was frost. This feels like it might be a dangerous decision, but it feels like the right choice. I don't want to deal with increased stats on my enemies right now. Alright, let's see here. You're my front line. You're gonna pull whoever's furthest. We'll put you there. We'll put you here so that you get pulled. Yeah.
Now.
One spider's gone. Plank's gone. Other spider's gone. Beautiful. Almost there. I mean, that's just a no-brainer. No one's really crit-based. This might improve your livability. No point in a reroll. Yeah. Alright, we've reached our waterfall. Let's meditate. Bring up... Which one do I want to... No. Getting our tank up is probably pretty important, but at the same time... Now let's improve our tank.
Still climbing.
Okay. Oh, I can get Duelist onto her? I mean... That'd be fucking... crazy. Like, that... Getting Duelist onto her... Every 3 auto attacks deal bonus damage, inflict some burn. Versus, what's the other 2? 2 attack per rush triggered. And for rush 8, warriors gain that stuff per tree. Yeah, no. I want this. I want this the power that comes with being duelist. Okay. You there. You there. You there. Yeah. Yeah, how much is this so far? 3 crit, 6 attack, 9 attack speed for Morbid. And that goes to everyone. Since all 3 of my characters are duelists. Yeah, she is heavily out damaging the others, though not that heavily out damaging our relics. Our relics are doing some fucking work. But we did complete our burn, which means my heroes gain 200 max HP and 25 attack, which is very nice. Can I see how many relics strats that's giving me? No. Okay. 15 attack gain from our wins too. Nice. Okay, none of them have backup. So unless I wanted to get them to try to curate them to be the next ones in my party, probably not worth it. Do we run stall? No, we have no stall. So that's not very useful. Attack and Omnivamp on that. This is 400 HP and holder and adjacent gain shield equal 10%. Okay. I want to give that to you. I don't care enough about Bloodfang. I'm gonna re-roll. No backup effects. Stall effect. We don't have a mage. I don't really want that. What is this? Golden Standard. Increases HP and mana regen. Gain that per 12 shards generated. We don't got a lot of shards generated. And that is an item. Yeah, I don't think I want to freeze for that. I don't want to reroll. So yeah, we'll just go to the campfire. And we'll use the campfire to get our final one up to rank B. Okay. So, you can turn towards Assassin as a class, or get an active ability, or that passive. Okay. If we go this, Assassins and Duelists instantly kill any enemies they damage below 25% max HP. That is insane. The active is a 5-hit combo. Each counts as an auto attack that deals 115% damage. The enemy dies during the combo, jumps to the nearest enemy, and recasts. It's not bad. Or after 10 seconds, each auto attack inflicts burn. After 20 seconds, they also inflict frost. And after 30 seconds, they also inflict poison. I mean, this is just too OP, because my entire team is duelist. So if we get it down to 25% max HP, it's just dead. Beautiful. That feels like a good arrangement. Unless you have something special. Nope. You have nothing special.
Freeze!
It's almost, there it is. Right at the tail end, it managed to take down our boxer. Okay. Take that money and run with it. Okay. You have a backup effect. What is your backup? That's not... After stall 10, whenever a duelist auto attacks, gains 2 attack speed and 2 attack. Also, gain 2 attack speed per reroll. That's pretty fucking good. Win 4 combats, increase team size by 1. These aren't backup only, right? Alright. Definitely want to pick that up. 40 would leave us at 35. So I could buy this and her, but that'd be it. So let's see if there's anything else I would want, starting with whatever this is. Acceleration Legacy Crystal. For Rush 8, heroes gain 1% basic stat for every 2 times you've triggered Rush this game. Rush triggered 12. So, since we've triggered 12 times, that'd be 6% base stats for 8 seconds. Don't care about that one, for sure. Holder counts as a mage during combat. No. Spellblade's not a bad one, especially because I think you gain scale on both, right? Yeah, you scale on both. So yeah, I think I want this.
I'll win medals again for our guild.
On you, that on you. Yeah. I think this is what I want. I think this is a good setup. What the fuck do you do? You're the one that jumps, don't you? Ah, fuck me. There's no way in hell I can protect you from getting jumped. I'm sorry. You're getting jumped. By all of them. Oh my god. Let's hope the other 2 can carry. The other 2 could carry. We're fine. probably gonna pick that up. Any backups or duelists? No. On rush trigger, if held by Vanguard, we don't have Vanguards. That don't really care. I'll grab that. Reroll. No, none of that looks to be things we would care about. This is OP as shit. Yeah, we're gonna need to keep this shop around. We almost triggered that. I don't want you for the, on cast, inflict 12 frost to the nearest enemy, gives some mana regen and magic, yeah. Good on you, I think. Yeah. And then I need to freeze the shop, because that is gonna be good. Okay. As long as possible. Or speed. The enemies are immortal, so we don't get the Battle Mage benefit. But we would still get triple threat. Fuck it. I think we can last. Gamba. Okay, them on the front. Her in the back. Let's see. Nope. We did not last. Fuck me. That's not great. We needed that money. We needed that money. Now we're broke.
Now! Again!
Okay, that was close. That was too close. Not like that. But we have that now. Fortunately, that's all we can really afford. Based on that, we can't risk a challenge encounter right now. I'm gonna try something here. I don't know if it'll work. It did not work as intended. It still worked out, but it did not work as intended. Okay. What is it? Oh, we're all ranked B. You have backup. What is your backup ability? Oh, you're the fucking... It's that garbage. That doesn't help me any. You are warrior duelist. And do help me some. It's gonna take, it'll take all of our money to do that, though. We finished that. Yeah, but that's, I mean, that's effect is, yeah. 200 HP, 50 magic, apply shields. trying to decide. Are you literally the only one that applies shields? Yeah, you're my one applying shields, so you'd be the only one this can work for. 200 max HP, 50 magic. I guess this setup should hopefully work. Do something for us, maybe? Maybe it'll work. Also want to glance to... Oh, I don't have that open. Well, hopefully whoever is watching on Twitch can put a message in the Twitch chat, just so I know if my Streamlabs is working or not. Even though, arguably, if I don't see it, I won't know. Proceed, guild banner. Obviously gonna go duelist, because that's what we're made of. 1 crit per shard, 5 shards. Inflict 3 burn on every auto attack, or inflict 1 poison on auto attack. I mean, we got a lot of burn, but we're not exclusively burn. We don't have things that benefit us by doing burn anymore. But 3 burn sounds better than 1 poison, so by that logic, we know what to go with. Alright. Nope, they're too powerful. They were too strong for us. Oh wait, that was just the rewind. We're still in it! For a moment. I'm not optimistic about our odds here. That stuff's not enough. We need something. How many of them dueled warrior? Just 1? Actually, wait. Gotta go to reserves as well. Yeah, just 1. So that's not that useful. It only helps the 1. This is a good replacement for the hammer. Helps rush. Rush lasts 3 seconds longer. You're my rush. So it'd be for rush 8. You do that. For rush 8, you gain 24 attack speed and 30 attack. Yeah, I won't change out your things for it. Yeah, I mean, Even though that rush effect doesn't do anything, it is better than the hammer. Gain 30 defense per rank of each tank. And HP per rank of each tank. I don't have either of those, so that's not gonna help me any. Orb, that's not really gonna help me any. Like, those are all rares. Like, what even low rarity things do we have? A sigil? That's not gonna help us. No backup effects on any of them, so that's not gonna help. Reroll. Heroes gain 400 and grow in size. That can help us. But what's your backup first? Start a combat for each tank in combat, and no, that doesn't help us. But like I said, that definitely helps us. Assassin's Hood might be better than that. Attack speed, no, this is crit and Omnivamp. Increases the Omnivamp, but we lose the attack speed, but we get some crit. I don't think the crit is worth it. That is good. We need that. But before we buy that, Runestone, no. What's this? Frosted Gauntlets. HP, defense, attack speed. HP, defense, attack speed, and some auto attack stuff. I don't think it's worth that, but this is definitely worth. Alright, what we got. Whenever a duelist attacks an enemy with poison, gain 2 attack speed. On auto attack, inflicts 3 burn. At the start of combat, if this hero is adjacent to exactly one other hero, they both permanently gain 20 attack speed. That sounds like the good choice. We'll reroll again. Okay, no backup abilities. Rush 2 immune to damage. Probably gonna take that. Quest crit 10 times. If we complete it, we get 15 shards. Crit attack magic, we don't really got someone for that, so I'll just go that. And we will hope for the best. Okay, so I need you adjacent to exactly one other hero. Boom. Go. Nope. Not enough. Not enough. Not enough of a boost, unfortunately. Unfortunately, not enough. Alright, so it seems that that 10 max HP damage at the start of each combat makes it pretty rough. Pretty difficult for me to get a win. So we'll turn it down a moment and see. Warrior, Mystic, common item, common relic 3 shards, or random rare. The thing is, I've used you before. I haven't used you, so we'll go with you.
All right, I'll join your guild, but I'm stopping for flowers.
I mean, for the moment, since you're the only one, it makes sense to do that. Heroes in the back row gain 10 attack speed, 15 crit. Sounds useful. And yeah, starter bundle. Your back road. It doesn't look like your back row when you're back row because of how she is. On the bright side, this thing does so little damage. We're fine. Okay. Frost. So we'd need to go for a frost build, which we could do. Could go for a frost build. Grab that. Sell that.
I prefer teams
Get
with clear
him.
roles. Your guild qualifies.
And then I want to freeze the shop because I really want that. I really want that item. Okay. Sure. Okay. Star kits. Sustained shard boost. Earn 1 extra shard per surviving hero until the act boss. Until combat 4, items cost 2 less. Or a hero can permanently gain 35 attack. Neither of these scale on attack. I guess we're going shards. 1 shard per surviving hero. Okay, we definitely want him to be the one taking the aggro. And apparently he wasn't. He did take the mushroom archer aggro. But he did not take the slime's aggro, which is what I actually wanted him to take.
Bloom.
He is fucked. Having to use that early is not great, but we do get this, which I wanted to give to her. Leaves us with 6. I could technically, if I wanted, buy the chainmail. Give a little bit better survivability there. And yeah, that's gonna have to do. I need to move her. I'll move her to the corner. Him there. And let's see if this works.
Bloom.
Slow it down.
Him correctly getting the aggro did help. As probably did the items. Okay. We don't have duelists. I don't care about that. If we can get a tank or a unit to use as a tank, we do have a vanguard. For 10 seconds, gains 62 attack when him or an enemy adjacent to him first drops below 50 HP. Refresh the rush abilities and gain 25 attack speed. That's not bad. That might make for a good front line.
Let's wreck this place.
So let's try him. Oh, I need money. I'm 1 short? You're shitting me. worthwhile investment. Expensive properties, something in the future. We'll go to the altar. Unique item. Frost with some magic. Relic. On stall trigger. Do we have stall? We do have stall. We got one stall trigger at the moment. And it's at the 15-second mark. It's not a great one. On charge generated, deal damage to all enemies, but we don't have any of that going on. So I think we go Freezing Tome. Give it to her to up that shield. And heal. The shield and heal. But I guess he also shields. His damage scales on magic. Hers does not. So I think he's gonna be the better choice to give the Freezing Tome to. Okay. You are our front line. The rest of us just exist. Yeah, he rips a tanky boy. Okay. So this is a literal tank, as is this. And this one's also tank finger. Okay. So we might be replacing him, depending. That's on sale. Contractually obligated. Even though it means I couldn't buy him. I don't know if I'd want him. Though that, I mean, that ability is not bad. Honestly, fuck it. We'll do a regular encounter. So, the furthest one's gonna be pulled into that. I don't love that. Who has a better chance of surviving it? Probably Gustav, right? I mean, defense is the same. His auto attack's slightly better. And obviously he has more health. I think have Gustav get pulled. It's not ideal though. But I'm pretty sure Pollen and Rip can solo if necessary. But this, the storm closing in definitely spiced things up a bit there. But yeah, Rip can take the damage. But that's pretty much all he does. So I wanted to buy this beauty. Because
Nice.
I think
I was hoping someone would ask.
he is going to be better than Rip. After stall 10, gain 15 HP a second. Do I do it? No, I got a free reroll. Okay. Damn. I'm gonna need to freeze it again. First, let's rank her
Colors
up.
are brighter.
Okay. So after stall 15, so at the same point, we get that. The stall effect that lets us heal. The healing is double. Shields are also double. And the flower field will last for 6 seconds. That's not bad. Versus after stall 10, 100% more poison damage, so it'd be 4 poison. And after 30 seconds... yeah, no. Phase Kiss is not the one. Mage class and 30 magic, which would increase the shield and healing. After 20 seconds, it also inflicts frost and burn based off of our magic. That's not bad. But I think Bloomer is the better choice here. Now I can also upgrade Rip if I want. Or I need to freeze, but I'd be able to upgrade him. Thing is, I think I need to freeze because I want this, which I also can't buy. And I want this, which I also can't buy. So I need to freeze the shop. And hopefully we can win. Choose a single hero to battle against an enemy for a variety of rewards. Or survive as long as possible. I mean, we should have pretty good survivability. Not that it wants to tell me how much HP this guy had anymore for some reason. Or anyone? Okay. So he's at 1292. I don't know how I'm able to do that, but... yeah, it looks like he's at a higher. Though admittedly, he has the thing on. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with him, because this whole thing sounds pretty good. So I think we should have pretty good survivability. I think. I'm gonna gamble on the 50 again. I think he can make it that long. Yeah, plus 600 HP and plus 80 defense. Both of he'll give shields. She gives shields and eventually healing. Yeah, I think this is the play. I think as long as they can keep him alive for the 50 seconds, we'll be fine. Oh yeah.
Slow it down.
He's making it. That's what we love to see. He's got that survival. That's gonna help so much too. Beautiful. Okay. So, I want 15, 15, and 15. Because I'm hoping... Yeah. Give that to her. And then... I'm hoping we can get a backup. We can. On rush trigger, permanently gain HP. Okay. So even when he's on the bench, he's going to be gaining HP every time rush gets triggered by someone. And... because I assume that's not just his rush triggers. And at the start of combat, Vanguards gain all max HP gain from this ability. I think he was a Vanguard, right? No, he was a warrior tank. Damn. So maybe not. Let's see what the others are. Active ability... Nah, don't care about that. Assassin... Making him an assassin? No. I think we'll give him that. And then free reroll. And none of those three look to me to be tempting enough, but let's see. So they're saying attack and attack speed would help him. This would help both of those. Okay. HP, defense, attack speed, attack. Which do I want for him? Attack. Boosting his attack will increase shielding, increase damage, and I mean attack speed is gonna increase that auto attack. Armor will increase the lasting shields. Okay. I feel like we just buy both. You know? Like, might as well, right? I'm gonna rank up Gustav.
You can see it too, can't you?
Start a combat, spend 4 shards to give him an investment. Give all heroes 2 mana regen per investment. Every 5 investments, gain 30 shards. 5 times 4 is 20, right? So it's like every 5 investments, we gain 10, essentially. So that's not the worst. It's not great, but it's not the worst. Get him a tank, make him into a bit of a tank. Blizzard applies 22 more shield. Always targets Gustav. After 25 and 50, permanently gain 4 defense. It's not a bad one. On cast, gain 1 shard. On shards generated. Ooh. I like that. I like that a lot more. Get me that money. Alright. Well, fingers crossed. Look at that shielding. Like, we're not killing it super quickly. Like, it's definitely, like, we're not killing it fast enough. I had a quest for inflicting frost. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Alrighty. Let's see what we've got in store. Duelist. Don't care about that. It's longer. No. I don't think. Or do we have rush? No, our rush is our reserve, right? Yeah. Rush is our reserve. So if we bring him out of retirement, that will be needed, but otherwise, no. Take shield damage. And then we get to reflect some of that back. I love the sound of that. So we'll probably end up picking that item up. Relics. Enemy with 100 or more burn dies. Damage. No. If there's a tank in combat, heroes gain 1 defense. He is a tank. So each second that he stays alive, heroes gain defense. That's not bad. What's our crits? 19, 19, 21. It's not bad. But I might prefer to just guarantee the increase. I'm gonna move this onto him. Yeah, I think we roll with this and hope for the best. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so you need to be second row. We'll put you second row there. You're gonna be first row there. Both of you chill in the middle there, I think. Yeah. Let's go with that, right? Yeah. The weather hates us, but we're still able to take them down before the storm can take us down. That's... Fuck me. There's some good stuff. Let's start with this.
Go on. Be scared.
What do we want for Rip? Bloodthirsty glutton that he is. Rush lasts 3 seconds longer. So his rush will last 13 seconds if we go with that. Vanguards, which currently is just him, get some HP a second, but I don't think we really need that. We seem to be doing fine in that regard. On auto attack or when auto attacked, inflict burn on the enemy. That's not bad. So it's between the last two, I would say. So 105 attack for 3 seconds longer. Or all auto attack, steal, and some burn. Let's steal some burn. Let's make them feel the burn. I'm not really feeling any of these other than this, but I mean, it is on sale. But we can't afford it. But if I were to, if I get rid of, which do you think he likes less? Attack, attack speed, HP, and defense. Attack, attack speed, HP, and defense. Attack, attack, defense. I'll reduce that defense and max HP to get that. And then because it's free. And then of course we have to freeze the shop because we can't afford him. Okay. So, the boss act will give more shards, 3 rare items. Heroes take 15% max HP at start of next combat, or 30% at the start of next combat. I think I'll go with this. Another thing of spiked plate. Stall trigger. And mage. So mage tank, and it was stall. We do have one stall trigger, so 15 seconds. For our stall trigger. We do not have any mages. So it's between these two. On stall trigger, this gains 2 defense. Is that permanent or not? I don't know. But I think I give that to him. Okay. So, you're my front line. You're gonna hop to the back. So I want you over there. Both of them to there. Beautiful. And now, grab him.
That's going to be a problem. For them.
Okay. On damage dealt for Rush 8. So, damage dealt during the first 8 seconds. Gain lasting shield equal to 50% of damage dealt. That is not bad. 1 range, I don't care about that. When auto attacked by an enemy with poison, HP gain 2 HP a second. When auto attacked, inflict 1 frost on the attacker. No. I want this. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, what else did I want? No, don't want them. Merchant Scroll. Crit and Magic. Win a combat with 25 or more shards in the bank. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Rush abilities last 3 seconds longer. Put that on him. That will make that Rush 8 turn into Rush 11. So for the first 11 seconds, he's gaining lasting shield equal to 50% of the damage he deals. And both of those completed their quests, so now we got our reflecting damage going. Oh, that is beautiful. And, I mean, it's a free reroll, and we do have some stuff that gains on reroll. Specifically one thing, but, I mean, so a free reroll might as well, right? Okay, any backups? No, no backups. Boots, that's not, salves, that's not really, yeah, nothing worth it. I'll save my 1. After 15 seconds, enemies have 55% increased stats. We're not risking it. With these enemies, though, we probably could have risked it. Do that breakdown, I think. Yeah.
Bloom.
Damn. He went down, but I think we're gonna be able to keep Rip up. And as long as we can keep Rip up, we're fine. Keep one of the tanks alive. Okay. No backup effects. Start combat, heroes in the back row gain attack speed. That's, I mean, that's not bad. That's similar to this. Our backline aggressor. So that's not a bad thing to pick up. On rush trigger, if held by a vanguard, he is a vanguard, right? Yeah, vanguard tank. So that's probably a good one to get on him. I think we'll replace this with it. Yeah. It feels risky. But Gampa. Yeah, we'll pick that up. Free reroll. Which makes it so we're getting 10 attack speed for all of our heroes. Okay. No backups. Stall. How often? Stall and rush. Stall is just you at 15. Rush is only once for you at 10 seconds. Your rush is on damage dealt for rush 8. So I think that's still 8 seconds. Unless its damage gets dealt and then the 8 seconds thereafter. In which case that's more useful, but it's hard to say based on Rush 21. I don't know. I don't know. Frosted Gauntlets. I'm feeling pretty good on the items for these two. It's the others that have shit items. I'm just gonna reroll. Okay. Trigger rush for time. Yeah, that's a worthwhile thing to buy. We'll save our money. Guild banner. We'll go for a mystic, because we have 2 mystics, but one of the others. So, every 5 times a mystic cast, gain 1 shard. That's rough, because I got slow cast times. Shield nearest here. None of these are great. I guess I'll go Payday. But it's... My mystics are slow to cast. Like 150 mana and 135 mana. Like takes over 10 seconds, I think, for him to reach the mana he needs. Yeah, it takes over 10 seconds to generate enough for an attack. For him. For her, it's a little bit quicker, but it's still not great. Alright, now they're allowed to be on the front lines together, though, which is huge. Oh god, he's being absolutely fucking melted. That's not great.
Bloom.
Those things just fucking demolished me. God damn it. So we can make it decently far in, but it's a rough one. We must have got lucky our first time. We must have been very lucky when we played it before. So that is absolutely wild. But we've been streaming for about 2 hours at this point. So we're going to be calling it good. By the way, the team I had won with, since I hadn't been streaming for that attempt, it was the wonderful Dragomir, running with Kingpin as his first chosen ability. But, oh, wrong button. I have to click back to the grid. That's stupid. Anyway, Dragomir, Ho Young with Conduit. And then Ming with Searing. He was my tank. Or one of my tanks. I think he was just my tank, right? Yeah. I think all my others were assassins. And Yuna, yeah. So yeah, I was running three assassins and Ming. And I managed to win on that. But I haven't managed to win since, so it feels like I got extremely lucky that first time around. But sometimes that's just how it is. Sometimes the RNG is on your side. But we are going to go ahead and wrap it up here, chat. So thank you all so much for the support on the stream. Let's take a look at the numbers real quick just to run through it. Twitch subs 1 out of 10, but that is a paid thing, so I do not expect that number to ever really change too much, but it is greatly appreciated. Twitch follows is chilling at 162 out of 250. I think it actually might have went down by one, which is a little disappointing. But follows over there would be greatly appreciated, as Twitch is the main platform I can make money off of. YouTube subs has went up by 2. So we're chilling at 254 out of the 500 we are pushing to work towards monetization over on YouTube. So pushing that Shadow Armada YouTube account up in subs would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, what else is there? Over on TikTok, we did get 20 likes over there, which is greatly appreciated, as likes help push me out into other people's algorithms. And we are able to make a little bit over there via the gifting mechanism. And so continuing to push that out would also be greatly appreciated, but not required by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, I think that covers all of that stuff. Trying to think if there's anything else that we need to discuss, and I think I'm coming up blank. So I'm thinking we are all good to go. So yeah, thank you all so much for the support. I do greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'm gonna go, and I'm working on making some pickles and making some dinner. So that's the stuff I'm gonna be going to do. So thank you all so much. Take care, and I will see you all probably next weekend.